Hello, kids. How are you? Your teacher misses you so much. Hope you're all doing fine and you're ready to start a new lesson. This is lecture 3, and this time we'll talk about matter. I'm sure that you have heard the word matter before. So, what's matter and what are different ways to measure matter? Let's go.
Hey, what's matter? No, not what's the matter. Obviously, since you're here with me, you're pretty awesome at the moment. You might have heard that everything is made of matter, and that's true. You, soccer balls, iPads, even your pet Fluffy, all made of matter. So that's interesting. But what is matter exactly? The scientific answer is matter is anything that has weight and takes up space.
Everything that we come across in our lives, like the air we inhale, the toys we play with, the books we read, is made of matter. How do we define matter? Well, according to science, matter is defined as everything that has weight and takes up a space or has volume. So, literally, everything around us is made of matter. Rocks, pen, iPads, walls, even you. You're all made of matter. Let's together take a look on this picture. This picture is found in your book on page 173. Guys, what are different kinds of matter that makes up this pic? Can you identify some? Let's see. What about the ball? Yes, that's true. The rubber that makes up the ball is made of matter. And also, the air that's inside the ball is matter. That's right. The girl is thirsty. She wants some lemonade. The plastic cup is made of matter. And also, the water and the juice used to make lemonade are kinds of matter. Let's see, what about this glass jar? Isn't it made of matter? Yes, for sure, since we said that everything around us is made of matter. So the glass jar is made of matter. What about these objects? You can see them in your book on page 175. Can you tell what do these objects have in common? Yes, they are all made of the same kind of matter, which is the glass. All the objects in the pictures are made of glass. Objects that are made of the same kind of matter share similar properties. So, all of these objects are made of glass. Now it's your turn. Can you help the little guy in here to find out different kinds of matter that make up the scene? Yes? What about this? What is the window frame made of? Perfect. The window frame is made of aluminium. That's right. What about the window itself? What is this window made of? Glass? You're saying glass? Excellent job. The window itself is made of glass. That's right. And the walls? What do you think? These walls are made of clay. Perfect. These walls are made of clay. So we have different kinds of matter in the same picture. Ta-da, ta-da! Did you know that some objects are made of more than one kind of matter? Yes? Let's take a look at the objects in the picture. What are scissors made of? Yes, the blue part is made of plastic, that's right. And the second part is made of metal. So scissors are made of two kinds of matter, plastic and steel, which is a kind of metal. Good job. What about the magnifier? What is the magnifier made of? Yes, the green part is the plastic and we have the glass. So a magnifier is made of two kinds of matter, plastic and glass. And the knife, what is this knife made of? Yes, correct. It's made of leather and metal, the steel. Okay, so again, scissors are made of two kinds of matter, plastic and the metal part. The magnifier, glass and plastic. The knife, leather and metal. So, as we said, some objects are made of more than one kind of matter. This question is found in your book on page 176. What examples of matter do we see in this picture? Can you help me find out some? Yes? You're looking at the windows in the back? Excellent job. So glass. Glass is one kind of matter shown in the figure. Look for something else. You're saying iron or metal? Perfect. So these chains are made of metal, iron. Iron is a kind of matter. Perfect job. Rubber. Excellent, guys. So rubber also is another kind of matter shown in the picture. Is there anything else? Cotton. The kids' clothes are made of cotton. Cotton is one kind of matter also shown in the figure. Is there anything else? Yes, there is lots more. Clay. Clay is also another example of matter that we can see in this picture. So, dear ones, is everything clear till now? Will you help me then specify the kinds of matter that make each object? Are these objects made of one kind of matter or more than one kind of matter? What about the yellow sharpener? What is the sharpener made of? Perfect answer. It's made of plastic and metal. Plastic and steel, which is a kind of metals. Excellent. What about this vase? What do you think? What is this vase made of? Good job. It's made of glass and wood. Glass and wood. The perfume bottle. Yes, what about the perfume bottle? What is this bottle made of? Great. It's made of glass and plastic. Two kinds of matter. Glass and plastic. What about this vase? What do you think? This vase is made of clay. Good job. The photo frame. What is the photo frame made of? What did you say? Wood? Excellent. Glass? Perfect. And metal? Excellent answers. So this photo frame is made of three different kinds of matter, and you can also add the paper, which is the picture inside the frame. So this photo frame is made of wood, glass, and metal. Did you see how some objects can show more than one kind of matter? They're made of more than one kind of matter. What about the candy box? What do you think? This candy box, yes, it's made of metal and wood. Metal and wood. Perfect. What about this glass bottle? The bottle is made of Glass. Excellent job. So the bottle is made of glass. What about the pencil? How many kinds of matter does a pencil show? The pencil is made of the rubber, metal, wood, and graphite. Yes, so the pencil shows four kinds of matter: the rubber, the metal, the wood, and the graphite. But can we measure matter? What do you think? Is there ways to measure matter?
We're gonna talk about another property of matter called mass. But not this kind of mass I'm talking about. The mass I'm referring to is the amount of matter that an object or a body has. Imagine a bottle with 2 drops of water. It's almost empty, right? But if I pour water to the top, I greatly increase the amount of water. Which means more matter, more mass. So we can say the more mass an object has, the more difficult it will be to move it. For example, moving this pencil requires few strength because it's light and small. This pencil should have only 10 grams. But if I move my entire workbench, it will be a lot harder because it has much more mass. Must have more than 100,000 grams or 100 kilograms. So, kilograms and grams are some of the ways we measure mass.
So, mass is a way of measuring matter. Mass answers the question, how much matter does the object have in it? Or how heavy is it? So the matter that makes up 3 pencils is 3 times the matter that makes up 1 pencil. So 3 pencils together have more mass than 1 pencil. Okay? Heavy objects have more matter than light objects. They have more mass. Okay? Again, so mass tells how much matter does an object have in it. How much is an object heavy? And since mass is the amount of matter in an object, that means that the elephant has more mass than a car. An elephant is heavier than a car. Okay? So the car has less mass than the elephant. The elephant has more mass than the car, since mass is how much matter an object has in it. What about a ruler and a table? They are both made of wood, but do they have the same mass? Do they have the same amount of matter in them? What do you think? Yes or no? Do they have the same mass? No, excellent job. The table is much more heavy than a ruler. They are both made of wood, that's right, but the table has much more wood in it than the ruler. So the table has more mass than the ruler, and the ruler has less mass than the table. The mass is the amount of matter that a thing contains, right? And the units of measuring mass are kilograms and grams. To measure the mass of an object, we can use a pan balance or a weighing scale. Okay, but before using a pan balance, this is an old pan balance with 2 pans, we should make sure that the 2 pans of the pan balance are level. They are on the same level. Okay, how do we read them? Take a look. We have a truck on one side and we have a 100 grams weight. So the weight or the mass of the truck is 100 grams. The mass of the truck is how much? Good job, 100 grams. What about the blocks? take a look on the blocks. The mass of the blocks is 50 grams. We can read it. So the mass of the blocks is 50 grams. Can we find together the mass of the truck and the blocks together? We put the truck and the blocks on the same pan. And on the other side, we have to tell what is the mass of the truck and the blocks together. What do you think? So what's the mass of the truck? 100 grams? Excellent. And the blocks? 50 grams. Good job. And together, what is the mass of the truck and the blocks together? What should we do? Yes, perfect. We should add them. 100 grams plus 50 grams will give us 150 grams. So the mass of the truck and the blocks together is 150 grams. Here is another question. We have a rock in here. What is the mass of the rock? What do you think? What is the mass of the rock? On this side, we have 250 grams weight. What should we do? What is the mass of the rocks? We can see that the pans of the balance are level. They are on the same level. So the mass of the rock is equal to 250 grams weight mass. So what should we do? The mass of the rock is 250 grams plus 250 grams, and this will give us 500 grams. Good job, guys. Good job. Well done. So the mass of this rock is 500 grams, half of a kilogram. Since 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams.
Matter also has volume. You better turn it up. I don't hear anything. No, not that kind of volume. When it comes to matter, volume means the amount of space something takes up.
The amount of space?
Yeah, how big it is. Before I made the elephant models, I made a mouse for practice. It takes up a lot less space than the elephant, so it has less volume.
Yeah, but these 3 elephants are all the same size. They take up the same amount of space, so their volume is the same.
Sure is.
Take a look on your surrounding. Everything that is around you is made of matter. And as we said, yes, there are different ways to measure matter. We can measure the mass of matter. How much matter does it contain? And this will give us its mass. And this will tell us how heavy is this object. Another way to measure matter is to measure the amount of space that this object takes up or uses. Let's take a look on the 2 balls that are in front of us. Ball A and ball B. Okay, we have a tennis ball and a basketball. First question, you can find this answer in your book on page 179. Which ball takes up more space? Is it ball A or ball B? Let me help you. I will ask you the question in another way. Which ball is bigger? Perfect! It's ball B. The ball B takes up more space than ball A. So what do you think? Which ball has more volume? Yes, ball B? Perfect. Good job. So ball B has more volume since it takes up more space. So as we said, volume is the measure of the amount of space that a thing takes up. All objects or matter has volume because they uses a space, they occupies a space. Clear till now? Do these 2 cups have the same volume? Are they using the same space? No, they are not, since One of them, which is this one, takes up a larger or a bigger space. So the smaller cup has less volume since it takes up less space. And the volume of liquids can be measured with a graduated cylinder or with a beaker. Let's together watch this video.
Depending on the volume, graduated cylinders may be used for measuring amounts of liquids ranging from several milliliters to several liters. If we take a closer look at the surface of the liquid in the cylinder, we will notice that it is not flat but slightly concave. This curved shape of the liquid surface is called the meniscus. How do we read the volume of liquid correctly? We look at the scale on the cylinder so that the bottom of the meniscus is at eye level. We look for the line on the scale that is level with the bottom of the meniscus. The value it represents is the volume of the liquid. In this case, the volume is 87 milliliters.
Let's see. This is an exercise found in your book on page 182. In this question, we have three similar jars. That means that these jars have almost the same volume, same size. But one of the jars is full with marbles. The third one has cotton flakes in it. And the one in the middle, which is jar B, has marshmallows in it. First question, which jar has more volume? Which jar is bigger? What do you think? Yes, since they are identical jars, they are similar. This means that they have the same volume. So all of the jars A, B, and C have the same volume. They are similar. They are using the same place in the space. So jar A, jar B, and jar C have the same volume. Clear? What about their masses now? Which one is heavier? Which one is less heavy than the other? What do you think? In the second question, we have to arrange the jars from the one with the least mass to the one with the greatest mass. Which one has the least mass? Yes, is it the one with marbles in it? Is it the one with cotton flake or the one with marshmallow? Excellent job. So the one with the least mass, the one that has less mass than the other, is the one with cotton flakes. Since cotton is light, it's not heavy, it's so light. Second, yes, the marshmallows. Perfect. So the marshmallows, the jar with the marshmallows comes in the second place, and the heaviest one, the one that has more mass than the others, is the one with the marbles. Okay? So jar with the cotton flakes has less mass than the jar with the marshmallows, and the one that has the greatest or the more mass than the others is jar A. So C, B, then A. Let's recap. What's matter now? Matter is everything and literally everything around us. And matter has two properties. So everything around us has a mass and also it has a volume. But what is mass? Well done, good answer. Mass is the amount of matter in a thing, in an object. And volume? Yes, good job. Volume is the amount of space an object takes. Okay, so we have two ways for measuring matter. The mass and the volume. Well done, dear ones. So, can you look now around you and tell me what are different types of matter that surround you? Can you define or can you tell me what is the mass of an object or the volume of this object? Good job. If you still have any questions or you need any clarification, you know I'm always available to answer all of your questions. Don't hesitate. You can talk to me on WhatsApp, Messenger, or via the school app. Till then, I love you. Stay safe and bye-bye.